Hey everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. So today we are going to be exploring a topic that is extremely common in the world of study abroad and scholarships, and that is application fee waiver. I am an advocate for apply for as many scholarships as possible. I always tell students that do not have a waiting period where you're just sitting and waiting for a scholarship to get back to you, because if the result turns out negative, you're like, oh my god, woe is me that I did not get the scholarship. But if you're using your waiting period to be applying for other scholarships, what happens is that if you get a rejection letter, it's okay. You're waiting for the next letter. You're waiting for the next letter. So you're constantly applying. And in constantly applying, you're able to deal with rejection better. It's the same thing with universities. If you're applying for different universities, if one gets back to you and says, no, we are not going to be getting you, you're in that process of waiting for the reply from another university. You're not just sitting there like, whoa, it's me, I've got a rejection letter. It is okay. But one of the things about when you're applying for scholarships, most scholarships you don't pay to apply for, it's all free. But when you're applying to universities, application fees can be a hurdle, because let's say you apply for one university, then the next university, and then you realize that there is so much cost. For example, if you're to apply for 10 universities and application fee for those 10 universities is $100, just imagine how much that comes up to, or even $50, imagine how much that comes up to. That is why getting application fee waivers is amazing. And many students have asked me these questions, and I've always just gone around the topic, but I've decided that today I'm going to talk to you about universities in the US, in the UK, in Canada, and in Australia that are offering tuition fee waiver, not tuition fee waiver, application fee waivers for international students. I think that way, if you're making your list of universities and you put all of these universities and you're applying using this, because they are giving tuition fee waivers, you don't have to pay. You don't pay for anything. So it is a good gamble to apply for all of them. And remember, as I always tell you all of this are going to be in my 2023-2024 scholarships database. Last week I did a video. If you do not have access to that database, please make sure you sign up to get access to the database. The other week I did a video about scholarships that you can apply to after getting admissions. Let's say you've received an offer letter and then you're like, oh my god, I don't have enough money. What do? I need to figure out, I need to get some money. So in these scholarships that I talked about, I have put them in the database on a new tab. And then now I'm going to put a new tab in the database where I'm going to be putting universities offering application fee waivers, or like no application fee universities in the UK, in the US, in Canada, and in Australia. So the link to sign up for get access to this database is in the description box. Click on it. It's going to send me your information and I'm going to grant you access to the database, okay? And if you're new to this channel, thank you for stopping by. Do well to subscribe. And if you are an old person, let's go. You know how we do it. Grab a pen and a paper. We are going to be discussing universities that are offering application fee waivers, or no, like some of them you can apply for a waiver and some of them there is actually no application fee at all, okay? So let's get right into it. So we are going to begin with universities in the UK, and we are going to start with University of Oxford. Yes, University of Oxford, the great University of Oxford, actually has application fee waivers. And here, when you come to their to the website, they are giving information about University of Oxford declaration and payment. You're going to scroll through all the pages and go to application fee waiver. So it says here that applying for application fee waivers, if you're applying from a low-income country, refugees and displaced persons, UK applicants from low-income backgrounds, that doesn't matter. What we are caring about is applying from low-income countries. Most of the students who watch this channel are from low-income countries. So if you want to apply to the university, like to the University of Oxford, you can definitely apply for, and you can apply for an application fee waiver, or you are not even going to be required to submit an application fee at all. How nice. So on your list, number 1, University of Oxford. The next one that we are going to look at is the University of Cambridge George Business School. So if you are a business student, you're thinking about going to study at University of Cambridge, you have a tuition waiver, an application fee waiver. I'll keep messing it up. So it says that application fee waivers for applicants from countries receiving ODA. I think ODA is official development aid. It sounds like that. Maybe, but you see that it's a long list of countries here. So many countries in Africa, so many of them in the Middle East, some of them in Asia, like Southeast Asia. Most of these countries, you are going to receive an application fee waiver if you apply to University of Cambridge George Business School. That is number 2. The next one we are going to talk about is Imperial College London, and you have their application fee waiver. And who are they giving this application fee waivers to? They say applicants who have financial hardship and cannot pay for the application fee. So you have to apply with theirs. You have to apply for, you have to check if you are eligible for the application fee waiver, because they have like a bullet point of things that they require from you if you are going to be applying for it. So please read through all of this to make sure that you are qualified in order to apply for this application fee waiver at Imperial College London. Okay, right, the next one we are going to look at is University of Southampton. All right, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. So it says application assessment fee terms and conditions, and when you read through it, they say you have to pay 50 British pounds for your application fee, but they say that there are conditions for those that have to apply for it. They say application assessment fee waiver scheme. So they have this entire project where you can get to apply for it. There are tons of, just like the other ones we have seen, like who can apply, who can apply, who can apply. Here, what I want you to pay attention to, a master's research or postgraduate research applicant. So if you're applying for a research master's, or you're applying for a postgraduate research applicant, you can apply for these tuition waivers that are application fee waivers that are found at University of Southampton in the UK. Okay, and then the last university that we are going to look at in the UK is the University of Glasgow, and they have this program called the application for fee waiver. It's like low income development, low development countries partnerships, like strategic partnerships that they have. You can apply for different waivers. Sometimes it's like tuition fee waivers, like application fee waivers, and they actually just have the form is just there. It's actually, this is actually a Google this is a PDF document, so you have to put it there. Of course, you need to have like gotten admission here. So it says name of the co-supervisor, name of candidate, nationality of candidate, proposed start date, all of those things. You now submit this application, and then they can grant you either the application fee waiver. Maybe it's going to be something that you pay for it and then they give it back to you sometime later on. Maybe, I am not too sure exactly. I've not spoken to any students at the University of Glasgow, so I'm not really sure on how theirs works. So we are done with the UK. Now we are going to move to the US. We are going to talk about universities that are offering application fee waivers for international students. Okay, so the first university that we are going to start with is Northeastern University. I'm not too sure what state this university is at, but here they have the create your application. So submit your application through the common application or the coalition application. Once you have created your application, please select Northeastern University to directly submit your application to us. Application fee of $75 or a need-based waiver. So you can now tell them that, okay, I have a need-based. I'm sure there is like an assessment process to be sure that you actually need this waiver. And then if you apply through this common app, then you are going to be waived from paying your application fee. Okay, so definitely do want to consider Northeastern University in the United States. Okay, now we are going to move to the next one, which is the University of Rochester. This I know for a fact that this is in New York. So University of Rochester, they have the application fee waiver, and this is actually application fee waivers that everybody can apply for it. So here they say that this is meant for domestic and international students, because sometimes you see a case where yes, they are offering application fee waivers, but they are only for domestic candidates, maybe athletes, maybe need based, because they go through this FAFSA. It's FAFSA, right? FAFSA. I'm not too sure. One of them, FAFTA, okay, whatever. So they go through this system, and then the system kicks back to them a number and tells them like, are you a need-based candidate or not, and things like that. So this is the form here. You're going to fill it up, you submit it, and then if you're approved, you do not have to you do not have to pay application fee at University of Rochester in New York. How nice, how nice. The next one we are going to talk about is American University, Washington, D.C. So they actually offer application waivers. It's so hard to remember that it's not tuition waivers. Application fee waivers to international students, and it says that the American University recognizes that college application process can be expensive for families, which is true, especially if you're applying for multiple universities. So the inability to pay, it should not be any reason for a student not to submit your application to American University. So to that end, families in need of applying to American University without submitting the $75 application fee. So now you have to log in. You have to go through that common app, okay? You go through the common app, you put in your information there. If you select American University and then you inform them that you need a waiver, they are going to give you a waiver. Okay, now let's get to the next university. And I've struggled to figure out what is the name of this university. Not the name, but is this all the name? It just says Brandeis. I don't know if it's Brandeis. Is it Brandeis? I'm not too sure. University, but specifically the Hella School for Social Policy and Management. This is the school specifically that if you apply to, you're going to get tuition waivers. So here you have the application fee waiver for international applicants, and normally, as they say here, it is $55, and this is going to be waived in case they have eligible programs. So you see here, Masters in Conflict Resolution and Coexistence, Masters in Sustainable International Development, and they have a long list here, okay? So all of these programs, if you're applying to any of these programs, your application fee is going to be waived, okay? You're not going to pay this $55 that they are asking for, okay? So go ahead and check it out. And then we are going to talk about the Maxwell School of Citizen and Public Affairs, and this is in Syracuse University. I know for a fact that Syracuse University is in the New York State, so yes, so they have their Maxwell School of Citizen and Public Affairs, and here they talk about a non-refundable $75 is required for processing your application, okay? But now they have automatic fee waivers, and then they have the waivers that they are given to various students. So you can request application fee waiver. There's a form that you're going to fill out. You're going to inform them why you're applying for an application fee waiver, and then if they see that you meet the eligibility, they are going to give you, okay? So go ahead and consider that. All right, so now we are going to make our way to Cornell University. So this is Cornell University, and they too, Cornell, I think Cornell is one of the Ivy League universities, right? And they too are offering for graduate students application fee waivers. So here it says that application fee waivers, you can request a fee waiver through the payment page of the online application form. So when you go to their how to apply, if you have financial hardship or you've participated in some particular programs, you can apply. I think most students is always going to be maybe financial hardship, because not everybody, especially international students, you've not had a chance to participate in some program in the US, right? So you just have to apply and inform them that you do not have the necessary finances to pay, because you're applying to different universities. Now let us jump from the States. We're going to go to Canada, and we are going to talk about universities in Canada that provide you with application fee waivers. Let's start with the University of British Columbia. Okay, so here we have online application fee system, online application fee, and then they have a non-refundable fee that is going to be paid. International students have to pay 168 Canadian dollars. Then here they say application fee waivers. So this is actually, the application fee is only waived for international applicants whose citizenship and correspondence address is located in the world's 50 least developed countries. The world's 50 least developed countries. I don't have the exact list of those countries, but if you are from a developing country, look through that list to see. They actually have it here, the complete list of eligible countries. You can just click on it. Remember, all of these are going to be on another tab in my 2023 scholarships database, so you can definitely go ahead and check it out. Okay, so you can just click on, you go to this official website, click on it to see if your country is on the list. If it is, guess what, you do not have to pay for application fee at University of British Columbia. All right, how nice is that? How nice is that? The next one in Canada we are going to look at is at Seneca College, and I was really thrilled when I came across this, because it says here that apply today and will waive $90 for international application fee. That, which means that, yes, if you look at the dates, it says here that from March 25th, 2023 to March 27th, 2023, which means that the date has passed. But guess what? The fact that this university is doing this tells us that next year, if you are on the lookout, those dates are going to pop up again, and then you can just spend this time to prepare everything. Read through the website, see what they are looking for, prepare your application file. When it opens up, bam, you do your submission. Okay, then you can apply for this university without paying for application fee. $90, you guys, $90. The application fee to this university is not cheap. All right, now let's get to the next one, and we are going to University of Alberta. Okay, we are going to University of Alberta, and I want you to pay attention to something here, because maybe many of you, in fact many of you, are not going to be qualified for this application fee waiver. Why? Because they are giving it to students from Iran. Students from Iran. I don't know if there are some students. When I was on Clubhouse, I had so many students listen to me from Iran, but I don't know if they watch my YouTube channel. So if you are watching and you're from Iran, please let me know in the comment section. But you are actually getting application fee waiver at University of Alberta. Okay, and this is only for students from Iran. Okay, so sorry everybody else, sorry everybody else. Okay, now we are going to go to the next university in Canada, which is Booth University College. Okay, so they are offering application fee waivers also, just like Alberta, from students from a specific country, and in this case we are talking about Ukraine. Okay, so if you watch this channel and you're from Ukraine, know that at Booth University you have your application fee is going to be waived. Okay, and they have so many other benefits that they give to them, like they give them a counselor, they waive the application fee, they give them an application deposit. They have so many benefits for students from Ukraine. So you are definitely, if you are from Ukraine, go ahead and check it out, and know that Booth University is making their school as comfortable as possible for you. Okay, now we finished all the universities in Canada. We are going to hop to Australia. Okay, let's talk about tuition fee, application fee waivers to international students in Australia. What universities are keen to give us money? The first one is the University of Wollongong, Australia. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong, but it's okay. So University of Wollongong in Australia. So when you go to the how to apply page, it is very clear there. There is no application fee when applying direct to University of Wollongong. Simple. No application fee. You don't have to apply for. What you notice is that in the US, UK is like apply for application fee waiver, but here they are like no application fee. And that is what you're going to notice about all universities in Australia. If you don't want to pay application fee, be keen on universities in Australia, okay? Now let's go to the next one. This is CQ University in Australia. And when you come to their how to apply page, very clear. The majority of our students enjoy the benefit of not paying an application fee. Clear, simple, straight to the point. They are not going around the bush. They tell you straight up, we don't require any money from you to apply to our university. That's amazing. That's so inclusive, because now you get a chance for students from wherever to be able to apply. Because the thing is, sometimes if you cannot afford $50, you are cut out from the competition. But they now make it where you can apply. Now let's go to the next one, and we are looking at Notre Dame University in Australia still. So when you come to their how to apply page, simple. Australia, they don't even go around. They don't beat around the bush. You can apply directly to the university, and there is no application fee. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. You don't have to worry about it. And now we are going to go to the last university in Australia, and this is the University of South Australia. And when you go to their how to apply page and you check through their programs, then you come here, you're going to see at the end of the page, the University of South Australia does not charge an application fee. End of story. So you see that universities in Australia are very direct. They are not, it's so clear to you, you know that you're not paying anything to apply to that university. And it gives everyone a good chance to be able to put your best foot forward. If you're a good candidate, may the best man win, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, I'm going to put all of these scholarships in my 2023-2024 scholarships database. And if you want access to this database, the link is in the description box. Click on it. It's going to send your information to me. I'm going to grant you access to the database. I'm going to see you all in the next one. Cheers.